Hi ladies and gentlemen, NonRoadUsr again. This time I'm at Hartlepool on the Headland, and we're looking at the scene out to the sea now, and there's one of the lighthouses on the end of one of the piers, and just panning round a bit further to the right, we can see, I'll zoom in a bit, some, must be radar that, I think, is it? I would have thought so, spinning round and round. Must be radar. Let's pan a bit further round to the right, and we can see in a moment the other side of the, there we are, there's a second lighthouse, so to speak, although I'm kind of thinking it's not really a lighthouse, is it? Because it just looks like it's all metal mast with various different coloured lights on. I don't know what that's about. The one at the bottom's got a green light on. The other upper two don't seem to be operating at the moment. Perhaps there's a reason for that, who knows. But in a minute, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the statue of the Hartlepool Monkey.
Here we come, walk down the street.
No, not you guys, I'm talking about the Hartlepool Monkey. According to local folklore, the term originates from an incident in which a monkey was hanged in Hartlepool, England, during the Napoleonic Wars. A French ship was wrecked in a storm off the coast of Hartlepool. The only survivor of the ship was a monkey, allegedly dressed in a French army uniform. See more of this in the description. I'll put a link to the Wikipedia page about the Hartlepool Monkey, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you will find it very fascinating. But now we're going to have a look around HMS Lincoln is that? I don't know, I can't pronounce this stuff. Let's ask a guy who can. How do you pronounce the name of this ship, sir?
Hms.
That's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, I couldn't have done that. But anyway, so I'm just going to briefly read from this leaflet that I was given when I paid my, there's a £10 charge currently to see this area. Me being an old age pensioner, I got a concession, so I paid £8 rather than 10. But they gave me this little brochure thing, which I'm just going to read from briefly, and then I'm going to shut up and let you savour the tour inside the, what did he call it? Trinkham League, something like that. Anyway, so it says, your first view will be the massive masts of HMS Lincoln League, the oldest warship still afloat in Europe and the jewel in the historic quayside of Hartlepool. Built in India in 1817 and one of Vice Admiral Lord Nelson's last commissioned frigates, see how the hardy sailors of the day lived. From the plush cabin's quarters, from the plush captain's quarters to the rope making store below deck. So, immerse yourself! Exclamation mark. Soak up the atmosphere of the 19th century life as you make your way around the reenacted seaport. From guns, swords and tailors to printers, brewers and instrument makers. Discover the different tradesmen who lived and worked in the bustling market quayside. Right, ladies and gentlemen. NonRoadUsr is now going to shut up, and I'll just let you soak all of this stuff in. Particularly once I get on board, which I'm about to do now. This is on board HMS Lincoln League, and it's a little bit hairy as you go further down below decks because there's low beams and very steep stairs, and it's a bit of a nightmare, especially for an old bugger like me. But anyway, like I say, I'm going to shut up, and here we are inside now. Enjoy.
Well, what's happening here then? Looks like a young midshipman's just gained a rank. See, he's having a new lieutenant's uniform made up for him. He's even brought his mother and father along with him for the occasion. Although, she looks terribly bored by the whole thing. But the lad's father, he's a captain of some service by the looks of him. Well, I remember a time when there was no such thing as a naval uniform. Officers wore pretty much what they wanted. As long as it was dark blue with white breeches, no one seemed to mind. But now everybody looks the same. Even the lads on deck are starting to dress the same way. Well, I don't mind myself. A ship looks tighter if the crew are well turned out, and you can tell the officers apart easier as well. Mind in my day, once we were out of sight of land or other ships, we'd stow away our good uniforms and wear ordinary clothes again, if the captain allowed us. You see, by wearing our shore clothes, we made sure our dress uniforms didn't wear out. This lad's uniform must be a present from his father for getting a promotion. Most officers can't afford to get their uniform fitted. We bought ours ready-made off the shelf. Yes, I thought so. He's no ordinary customer. They must be wanting a complete outfit, dress uniform and all the trimmings. Would you just look at the smile on that tailor's face? Mind, I'm surprised he hasn't been pressed into service, living so close to the docks. There's a shortage of good tailors in the Navy these days. He must have some influential customers, if you ask me.
Ladders! 20 boxes of flint. Half a dozen tinder boxes. 5 dozen flintlocks. Have you tried looking round the back by the nails, lad? Aye, but mind you don't forget. A dozen boxes of candles. 5 dozen lanterns. 10
Thank you.